Click on the stream, light the spark. Steve's very own, tearing through the dark. Boom, my fingers on the keys. Old school rhythm, bend in the breeze. Building his world one clip at a time. Pixel by pixel, climbing the climb. No map, no guide, just the screen's glow. Steve very own and the show. Hey chat, you there? Hey chat, who cares? Steve's very own, breaking the code. He's got the fire, riding the load. Steve's very own, the crowd's his home, streaming his soul into the unknown. Gamepad shaking, voice alive. Every moment's fight or survive. Boomers laugh, cuts through the air. Trolls and fans, they're all out there. Pixels crackle as the scenes collide. He's got the heart to stem the tide. The grind, the rise, the late night tunes. Steve's anthem under the moon. Steve's very own, breaking the code. He's got the fire, riding the load. Steve's very own, the crowd's his home, streaming his soul into the
Born in Chicago, Steve's got a channel, calls it his own. Gray in his beard, fire in his eye, clicks and follows his battle cry. Steve's very own, holding the line, streaming his heart through the sands of time. On Twitch, on YouTube, he's carving his name, but the numbers don't lie, it's a hard-fought game. The chat rolls slow like a winter wind. Memories of the glory days, they begin to thin. He laughs at the lag, cracks a joke or two, but deep in his chest, he's wondering who'll stay true. Say the young rule this digital town, Steve won't let their whispers drag him down. Steve's very own, holding the line, stream in his heart through the sands of time. On Twitch, on YouTube, he's carving his name. But the numbers don't lie, it's a hard-fought game. The algorithms, they're a fickle beast, feeding on trends, never on the...
All right, good morning, good afternoon,
Steve's very
or good evening, wherever you may be. Welcome to Thursdays Without Borders, GeoGuessr. As soon as I get something fixed here. So I spent the last week pretty much on my Linux setup, setting things up, and I noticed that I wasn't getting auto posts on my Discord or on my Blue Sky. And so I changed the password thinking that I would remember it to Blue Sky, and now I don't. Oh, just give me a minute, and it's never ever easy with me. I swear. But I'm back out on Windows today. I hadn't been on Windows pretty much for a week, and there's some things that I needed to update. Let me see if I can just add a that's what it is. Okay. All right, where did the Blue Sky thing go to? This is the problem with keeping up with two streaming systems, because not everything that works on Windows works on Linux. The Disco Bot Mustache Maniac setup that I have to post to Discord on Windows is not working on Linux. Should be the same setup because because in Linux it's using bottles or wine to emulate Windows, but it's not sending the message. Blue Sky will. Made by two different, but Blue Sky is by Tommy, Disco Bots by Mustache Maniac. All right, let's see if this works now. Okay, I got no error. Bring up Blue Sky. There we go. That's working now. So I guess I can have a couple of app passwords, and that's one will be for Windows and one will be for Linux. And I have them set up to post when I go live streaming. So let's see. Run the pin to post so it stays up there, and then when I stop streaming it should delete the post, and we'll check it towards the end. All right. Oh, what a week. I've been doing a lot of stuff on my, again, like I said, on my Linux setup. got voice control going. I got a TTS speaker bot system going. I actually today I got uh, uh, it going to filter out emojis. It's not 100% because the system that I have, it's called Speakaboo. It's by a developer who made a drop-in replacement for SpeakerBot on Linux, to where we can do TTS and spoken messages, but it's different than SpeakerBot. SpeakerBot uses Windows stuff, voice control and all that, which I don't think you even in Wine or that you can get to work. So I have a bit roundabout going on. But we're getting there. Now let me just check Discord to see if the message, because I was doing testing yesterday on Windows. Let's see if Discord posted the yeah, looks like, and we have a winner. So we'll post it on YouTube and Twitch. Yes. Or for YouTube and Twitch and DiscoBot. All right. Close this out. May not have a lot of time to stream today. I'm much later than I normally would be. We had kind of a death in the family, and it's kind of throwing things off quite a bit. Trying to get back into the habit, trying to get back into this. So please be patient with me, and we shall get there. I want to pin a couple of messages here. And we're set and ready to go. So, all right, some GeoGuessing. But we can't go from country to country or map to map without some cruising music. So what are we going to do? How about some 80s rock today? How does that sound? And if you hear some vibrating noise in the background, the wind is really bad today. Hello. Hey, 22 Dragon Rage 21. Hi, there, Steve. How you doing? I'm doing fine. I'm getting better. I was just gonna say, if you hear any like vibrating noise coming through, man, my siding, it is very windy here in Chicagoland. Oh my gosh, it is pretty bad. So, thanks for stopping by. I know you're ready here to catch some GeoGuessing. I haven't played much. I think I played a short time last Wednesday. I know I didn't do Thursday. Like I said, our schedule's all messed up because of things we had done. A lot of storms in the U.S. Yes, the temperature, like it got up to Monday. It got up to almost 80 degrees Fahrenheit here, which is what, about 22, 24 C? Then it dropped down to the 40s, and then it went back up. Now it's like 60, 69 right now, almost 70 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's been raining since I went to bed last night. Big wind and all that. And that's what happens when the temperatures fluctuate. It's probably going to be a rough summer here because I think La Nina... Yeah, California going through their spring. I mean, like last week they reached 94 in March, second or third week of March. And a couple years ago, we went to California. We went out to LA to see the amusement parks, and it was in June, and it was pretty drab. It was like in the 60s, mid 60s. Really strange weather these days here, but no, don't worry. There's climate change isn't happening. That's, it's just the earth doing its thing. So we get signed into OpenGuessr. All right. Computer gameplay.
Game scene activated. Have fun, Steven.
All right. Oh, we're on the water. Oh, you're having some weird weather there too? Went from freezing to about 12? Wow. Fantastic. Okay, we're on the water. Where? Where? Probably somewhere in Europe. I hate these water ones. They're always so slow. How do we get out of here? Where are we? Some big old, look at this yacht up ahead. Holy cow. We got some money here. How do we get out? How do we get out? Where do we go? Are we just going around the harbor? Is that what we're doing? Yeah, it's certainly not my spot, is it? Oops, gonna go into a buoy. Hey, let's just jump on board. They don't care. All right, so we got mountains, and then this looks like a big old resort. God, look at that yacht there. There'd definitely be a place they'd be kicking me out of for sure. This could be anywhere. Okay. This is why I hate the water. Are we heading back and to the beach? Where are we? Hercule Bureau du Port. Oh, is that French? Oui? Can I get closer here? Port de Cap d'Aiglou. Okay, so it's French. So are we in France here? Are we, or are we near one of their other islands? I'll say we're in near Marseille. We'll see how bad it is. Ready? Oh, not too bad. It was Monaco. Monaco. Yes, I'm an American and I travel much. We were near, there's Cap Dial. Okay, so actually we were in Monaco. Monaco! Monaco is its own country, yeah. But I guess it's still kind of French, isn't it? I mean, the language. Or near Monaco. Yeah, I guess maybe we were still in France. I don't know. I lost my streak of 14. Oh. All right. Okay, Asia somewhere. Where are we? Looks like Asia. Just different taxes and stuff. Reasons why a lot of people, rich people live there. Yeah. Hmm. Languages. Anyways, can't read that. All right, yeah. So we are in. Where are we? Oh, actually, no. We're in India. Dhaka. Come on, map. Okay. Hate this sometime. I blame the map, but it's always me. Isn't Dhaka? Or am I thinking? What am I thinking? I'm probably not. Isn't Dhaka up north here? Or is it? Because yeah, that's the language. So Dhaka North City. I know I'm probably confusing it with with Delhi. Oh, it's Bangladesh. No. All right, we'll see. Oh, yeah. These are some banger songs. Yeah, I figured 80s today would be good travel music. My brother-in-law, a couple times when we went, yeah, we didn't go anywhere far. We drove. Like I'm near Chicago. I'm in Illinois, near Chicago, and we would drive up to Wisconsin. And at the time, we're talking the 80s, kind of right as the start of CDs coming out, but he still had a lot of cassettes. He had this big old carrying case. It was like 3 layers of cassette. He must have had about 100 cassettes in there, and like White Snake and all the kind of 80 bands from them we play in. So every time I think of driving far, I think of the 80s music used to listen to. Okay. Oh, just out of focus a bit. I don't think I can get closer. Yep, I can't get closer, so I can't. Come on, map. But I think I've been here before. I think I want to say this is Israel. Not that I've personally been here before. But yeah, I think we're near Jerusalem. We'll see how good I am. Probably wrong, but let's put it right there. No, I was right. Yes. Ooh, excited. Excited. I picked that one out. I'm trying. I have to get used to like flags. I have to pick out flags. Um, like area codes or phone numbers would be a good plus. Um, where else? Now these are walking ones. I think I've been here before. It was several months ago, I think I was here. I'm thinking this is in South America somewhere. And if I remember right, this was a hard one to get out of. Because the park ends here. Can I get out from here? Come on. And oh, yep. That sucks. That's why I hate these walking ones. Because you can't just jump over. Oh, can we? Maybe? Yes? No? Can't get close to that sign. Agua de Laguna. Yes, we're somewhere. Yeah, the white arrows of yeah, which way? Banos, who needs to go potty? All right, some Rocky. There's a little tidbit. Yeah, now I can't. Of course, now I can't remember it. That before they had Jim Peterick and um, Survivor do this song, they wanted a bigger name artist, and this probably was a better choice. Okay, why can't I get close to these signs? What's the problem with these walking ones? Where was this? I know I got out of here, right? No, can't go up that way. Probably reads keep off the grass. Nope. I know I've been here before. I know this was really hard to get out of. Nope, can't go that way. All right. That's the problems with the walking ones. You can't trying to see what's down in here in the sign. I'm sure that right. Oh, I got no, I didn't want to put the marker there. No, stupid map. No, I'm going back to where I was before. I think if I remember right, I clicked outside and happened to be it brought me somewhere. Dr. Graffiti. Hello, doggy. There we go. Almost like escape room. You go up the stairs now. See now, yeah. See now it takes me. Where is it taking me? Back down. All right. This one sucks. Oh, here we go. Some Guns and Roses. All right. I'm gonna I know this is probably going to be wrong. I just want to get out of here. It was our Chile, Santiago. That was a poor one. I remember right, that stumped me before. I knew we were in South America. Yay, we're finally on the streets. All right, looks like we're in Europe. Maybe. Back in, come on. Which way do I want to go? Come on. Seo Publico. Boom, boom. Valencia. Oh, Niña Jesus Hospital. Valencia. Oh, okay. Truck. Oh, why the hell did my back button should be disabled? No, get out of there, map. Mm-mm. Spain? Portugal? Don't think we're in South America again, but that's Valencia. Where is Valencia in? Okay, we're somewhere around here. How far on the A3? There's the A3. All right, so we are in Spain. How far does the A3 go? Are we in Madrid? Or in between? We'll say Madrid. How's that? Yes, Madrid. Very good, very good. All right, we got the ocean. Good locations here. Yeah, I would really love to travel these locations. Boop, boop, boo-doo. Not close enough for the writing there. So we're oh, Jesus died in our place. So yeah. So English though. interesting bus stops. I'm glad I got some good gates on my microphone because man, it's not triggering the microphone, but man, it's the window is vibrating like crazy here. All right, we are where? Where the? Oh, coming up to a sign. Guam. If I remember, okay, I've seen these before. Just put it there, Guam. I was right, Guam. I got it. We were near Pago Bay Overlook. All right, this is the Middle East, the Jordan Museum. Jordan is not. Where's Jordan? Right here. Well, Jordan's a country. I'll say it's in Amman, that's the capital. Always a safe bet. There we go. Sometimes we get lucky. Rue Gilbert's, whatever. Let's see. Some signs here. Saint Benoit, Saint Paul, Le Montage, Le Breu. Okay. That's French, but I do not think we are back in France. We look at I don't think those towns are anywhere here. We got to be on the southern end. I do think we may be Reunion, St. Paul, St. Denis. We got St. Pierre, St. Paul. There's St. Pierre. Okay, so we're on. What is this island? Reunion. So pointing. So I'll say we're in St. Denis. All right. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Ah, right. Umbri e Latini. E bella. Etrusci. Are we in Italy? Can this be Italy? Mm. Okay, can I only go that way? That sucks. Are we going into a museum? Can we walk around? Museo Nazionale Etrusco. Can't read that stuff. Okay. Do we go inside? I guess we got to go inside. Mm-mm-mm. We can go. Walk around the courtyard. Can't go up there. We're in can we go up? Nope, we can't go up. Will you come out? Oh, now we're back outside. But this is far. We got to go back in. So did they get dropped off here? Oh, some gate street signs there, but we can't get closer. Piazza. So are we in Sicily or Italy? No, not in the water. I didn't want. God damn map. All right, so we go back in another way. All right. I have a feeling I'm going to be wrong. Oh, I was right. Rome. There's a Tusco de Villa Giuliani. Like I can speak Italian. Where's my friend Carmine when I need him? Oh, pretty empty streets. So I'm going to say we are in South America. I'm going to say we are Peru, maybe. Usually Peru seems to be pretty desolate. Unless they would driving, when people are still sleeping. Well, there's a couple people out on the streets. It's an interesting way of life. Oops. Okay, I can't. Of course, I can't go down there. Can't read that, guys. Any info on this bus? Nope. All right, we got mountains in the. Whoa, what was that? I don't know if I'm halfway there. Okay. Ooh. Is that Spanish or Portuguese? Am I going in circles here? All right, so we got. Here's some mariachis. Soccer grill. Coffee o'clock. I had two large coffees already today. I got a taste for another one, but I think it's getting too late in the day. Although coffee doesn't always seem to bother me these days. I'm drinking some iced tea here. All right. Well, thanks for stopping by. Get some sleep. I hope you get some good rest. Appreciate the company. And hopefully I'll catch you on the next one. All right. This is UTE. At a university. All right. I bet you the street food here is just awesome. All right. No. All right, we're finally. Come on. All right, wherever we are, we're near the mountains and it overlooks a big city. Every time I see an overlook of like a lot of cities and or buildings, I think of Rio de Janeiro. But I could be wrong. I most definitely am wrong. Finally, let's see. El Tajar. Yes, I'm still listening. Could we be in Colombia? Hmm. Ah, all right, now we're getting into the city, finally. San Carlos. Is that the name of the town, or could that be the name of the bus company? Copenhagen. Okay. All right. Time for a guess. I know it's South America. Could be Central America. So umbrella, come EC, Ecuador? All right, I'm gonna make a guess. Ecuador, and yes. Okay, finally. Finally. Ah, all right, we are. Hmm. We're in somewhere in here. Somewhere in there. What the hell I get down here for? It would be in Ukraine? Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Just give me an internet sign. That's what country does the little above the Z and the C? come on. My light, my style. Come on. Oh, almost right there. Oh, can I get closer? No, I can't. Oh, damn it. So where are we? Slovakia? I'm gonna take a big guess. We'll say Yugoslavia. No, we were in Serbia. We were in Serbia. I lost my streak of 6. Okay. Oh, another walking one. Yeah. Well, we're out in the street, so that's Scandinavia, maybe? Or a Scandinavian country. Okay, so we are. We in Denmark? Or Sweden? Can't get close enough to a sign to pick out anything. Come on. They got a Circle K. How about that? DK, is that Denmark? Taking me too long to figure some of these out. Aalborg University. We could be in Iceland. Yes. So either Denmark or Iceland. Stop for Bud. Live streamer. Always better than a dead streamer. Biz. All right. All right, we're gonna guess Denmark. All right. Copenhagen. Awesome. Hmm. All right. Where are we? Hmm. Boo, 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 boo. Can't read that. I get back this way. Nope. Get out of there, map. Oh, let me get to closing on these signs here. City bus stop. Israeli. No, think so. You're mountains though. Brings back memories of 1984. Chicago Cubs baseball is on the radio. The baseball Chicago Cubs would have this tune at the start of our broadcast, and finally Van Halen said, "Nope, you didn't have our permission." Pilan. We are no, we're not here. We're somewhere around here. Yeah, we're somewhere, but not too far. I don't see like palm trees in that, but we're more and more out in this area, so some funny painted trucks. Says I should go be able to go that way. There we go. Do have a lot of English. Tantak shopping. I don't know. I don't want to go out of town there. Can I go up this way? Nope. Oh, get out of here, map. What's a what canteen? What is that? That's that. It's an Indian. It's over here. All right, I'm gonna make a bad guess here, but my guesses have been pretty good lately. And aha, Bhutan. Yeah, I had a feeling it was farther north. But I was trying to match the language, and I'm not good at that, I guess. Thank you. At least it was on the correct planet. Okay, here we go again. This playlist is playing some good tunes. It doesn't help too much. No, I didn't want to go there. No. You guys play that you can move your mark when you put it in the wrong spot. I think you should hold down the shift key and you want to click if you want to leave your marker. Fong. Can't pick out that language. Oh, Bangkok. Well, I guess it was relatively close. All right, I'm going to take a potty break because I'm old and I gotta pee. Computer, break time?
Stephen is taking a break, and there is a pause on the commands.
Oh, come on. All right, one more round, and then I'm going to call it a night. This should send the message over to my announcement channel. And then it will send a message to Twitch. And I'm going to change this to the bot. Just for the heck of it. And let's see if I decide and someone had a good laugh. If you're lurking out there, you know, all I can say is that. So, oh. Oh wait, that's why it didn't come out. That was a message that I have sent out. Oh. Let me bring up the filters and I'll show you. So of course I have chroma key going. I set up a color correction and I'm using a light blue. And I renamed this Retro Effects Hollow, and I'm using the filter scan lines, and that's what's giving me the lines. I guess you can change. Okay, so. And I always forget where the clip comes. I think it grabs, it's not going to grab it while I'm doing it. So when you do the clip, it's really weird. So here, let me. Okay.
Game scene activated. Have fun, Steven.
Okay. All right. Monthly parking. Then streets. Transito. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Which way to go? Well, United States Postal Service. All right. So are we? Let's see. What would be a Spanish but have a U.S. Postal Service? Would that be Puerto Rico? Could be Puerto Rico. I don't think I've ever been. San Juan, yes. I think this is the first time I've been in Puerto Rico. So we're not in San Juan. Oh well. Can't be too far off. It was San Juan. Why? There we go. Was on a cruise once with my first wife. We've been to um where did we stop off at? Did we stop off in Haiti? Or was it the Dominican Republic? All I know is that they tell us when they stopped the ship, but it's was not it's got to be Haiti or something, because I think the Dominican Republic is a big step up above Haiti, and the people walk up, the kids, and the very poor country and all that, and the kids would walk up to you, be a friend for $1, be a friend for $1. And then we were in San Juan, Puerto Rico, saw the fort there. And then the only time in my life that I scuba dived was in uh, the U.S. Virgin Islands. And was it Coki Beach? But that was really odd, breathing underwater. But we left from Miami, and We were kind of out here, I think. And man, there are no lights out there. And seeing the Milky Way, it just seeing the sky, and no way is it a firmament. No way are we on a flat Earth. You fuckers are all nuts. Just gorgeous, just gorgeous. You see storms off in the distance. That was an unbelievable trip. But anyway, Police National Museum back in Middle East. Are we again near Jerusalem? Oh, get out of their map. I don't want you. Muhammad Ali's reign. Oh no, not Jerusalem. Can't go out that way. Which way's the arrow's going? Gotta go back. Get close to this side. The National Military Museum. So are we in Saudi Arabia or Egypt? We can find another. All right, this one's just gonna be walking around the courtyard or the parking lot. We go up? Yeah, we can go up. Okay, we'll go up. Now we're in another courtyard. And then we're outside and we look across the city. Oh, what Arab country are we in? Get out. Oh man, it's just jumping all over the place. Back in the beginning again, okay. Cairo. All right. Here we go. Right. We are in BG. So are we in Bulgaria? Yes, Bulgaria. Nice. I get an easy one for a change, sort of. Black Watch Pass. Okay, wherever we are. Tropics, there's the ocean. English stop signs. Bermuda. I guess anywhere here is a good location, but here we go. Rick Astley, all right. In this truck. Laos. What do I think? Is that Laos? Are we in Laos? We are in. I don't think I've ever had a map in Laos before. See if we can. Get a little bit closer to where we are. We can just get close enough to that truck. No, we can't get much closer without it passing us. Crappers. Mm. Mm-mm. Anything to help us here on the main street? Oh, .com. Oh, you butane. Okay. I'm going to take the guess there. And yes. All right. New louse. Ooh, hey, dude, can you tell me where we are? Oh, let's walk down a small walkway. Holy cow. This guy's following us. Look at the makeshift shelters or above the valley. Somewhat looks familiar. Oh, a trail, my gosh. This is really can't see where you're going. Oh, the walkway though. Looks like a tourist thing. Very interesting. Very interesting. This was not put together very well, but I think I've been on this map before. I remember these people and the guy with the pack. I want to say we're in South America, but And it took me a while the last time too. I remember gates. People taking pictures. A soccer stadium there. All right, this one, I don't remember what I did on this one the last time. Come on, where are we going? Gonna jump off the mountain? Ah, I want to go. If I go that way, it's backwards. They're going back. Now I'm flying. There we go. This one's such a weird one. That's a big city below. I'm just gonna make a bad guess. My guess has been pretty good. Don't think we're here, but Madagascar. Okay. Oh, can't go further. Gotta go back. Thank you. That sucks. Ooh, anything on this truck I can get out of there? No, I can't read that. Oh, of course, when I go sideways, they block it out. That curls that bites my toes. What? Ooh, what flag is that? No wind, okay. Okay, it's just the embassy, so embassies are usually near the capital, yes. But where? Capital of what? Yes, we are in a final countdown. Which way? Okay, we'll go this way. Excuse me. Dry tickle. Piss up. I want to piss up. Bad Blue Boys, Blue Madness. Okay. I can't even guess right now where this is. But geez, what? Mm-mm. Just going to Maminjo. Maminjo. Language are we looking at? Don't recognize the name of the streets. Oh, got the Google car in the picture in the mirror here. So it's a blue and white Google car. We need a lot of these mirrors here in the States. There are some corners that are just so freaking hard to get around. So dangerous. All right. This one's going to be a bad guess because right now I can't figure out where the hell we are. All right. Last time I seen those above letters, we ended up being in Serbia, but so or somewhere. right? Because I had picked, what was it, Slovenia? What did I pick? I forget. Let's see here. I'm gonna do it again. This time I'm gonna pick Serbia, and it's gonna be somewhere else. Zagreb, Croatia. The map liked it. It said, "Wow, that was very close." D Street. Give way. The parade. Hmm. All right, we got English, but we are driving on opposite sides of the street. Island Bay Shopping Center. New Zealand. But where are we, in Auckland? Wellington? Why does the map do that? It was Wellington, but it takes me around the world. All right, I'm probably going to end this shortly. I got to finish cleaning out the oven before I could cook dinner. We get image, we got easy box, so we got some more English. Ro. Romania? That .ro is Romania? There we go. Romania. Boy, you and I remember Bucharest so differently. No, was it Budapest? Budapest, sorry. All right, one more game. Take us to the 2-hour mark. Mambo Cafe Bar. Showgirls. Ooh. Mambo Cafe and Strip Bar. I picked a good spot for my last one. Let me go in and ask directions. I wonder if they can point me in the right direction. Oh, wow. Oh, what was that street sign? Can I go back? Let me see. Astoria. Ooh, what is that? Do I go to the Philosophical Garden? Gellert Hill. Are we... Oh, we're walking. Okay, great. We're off the street. I want to go back to the strip bar. I just want to ask directions, really. That's all I want to do. Get off there, map. All right, we do overlook the city, so we're kind of... I won't say mountainous, very hilly area. Hello. Hello, Mem 2485. How are you today? You like GeoGuessing? I just like guessing. All right, I'm doing okay. Stupid maps only let me go in so many spots. You played a lot recently. It's fun. I've finally gotten some new maps and places I haven't been before, and I've made some very good guesses. I'm thinking. Come on. No, not no. God damn it! The map sometimes is just a pain in the ass. No. That's what I'm thinking. Now, I've been it's been very tricky for me today. I've thought we were in Serbia and we were in Croatia. I thought we were in Slovenia and we ended up being in Romania. But unfortunately, after this one, I'm gonna sign off. I have to get dinner going. I was in the middle of cleaning out our oven because my wife asked me to, and I ran it for a while to heat it up. Gonna make some pork souvlaki tonight with homemade tzatziki sauce. All right, so now I'm back here by the Mambo Bar Cafe. What is up, Tony? How you doing, my friend? What country does that look like? No, it doesn't look like Serbia. What map does I tease? Could it be Hungary? Are you doing okay, Tony? Haven't seen you for a while. All right, I'm going to make a bad guess here. Oh, no, I was right. Budapest. We remember Budapest very differently. All right. Oh. So how you been, Tony? You said all good, right? Sorry for commercials. Just been busy. You missed the streams. I'll forgive you. You're here now. Makes me want to cry. So, I'm going to talk for a minute and then I'm going to have to sign off. I have to get dinner going before it's too late. Because I'm a retired person who is as lazy as shit. Computer, main view. So it did pretty good. I'm up to level 42.
Very own live.
But Tony, you should see I'm on Windows today, but my last several streams were on Linux, on my Linux setup, and I have voice control going. I have a text to speech going. I have some auto start stuff working, a script for that, and then for my text to speech, so I don't get spammed too bad on emojis, because it will read the emojis, not like SpeakerBot filters them out, but there's no SpeakerBot on Linux. I used Gemini to help me make a filter for that. It seems to do pretty good. It's going to either stop words that are emojis, or it will let some through. But we'll see how that works out. And maybe I'll do that Sunday. But I wanted to get off of Linux for a while because it's been driving me nuts. I've gone pretty far with it to get that almost Windows-like streaming experience. So I'm pretty proud of what I've accomplished in that. But it's like if you are on Windows and you use StreamerBot and SpeakerBot and you want to check out Linux, there are some steps that you should do first, like figure the right distribution. I will suggest anybody going to an Ubuntu base first, because you can install the OBS in an official capacity from their, what they call a PPA, but it comes from their site, and you get the nearest Windows experience with OBS on it in Linux. It's the most officially supported, and you can get a good portion. When I was on an Ubuntu base, I had like 33 plugins. So you can get a lot of Linux-based plugins in that. If you go on a system and you're going to use a flat pack, you might get 15 plugins. And installing other Linux plugins are a bit of a chore in flat packs. And then other distributions just don't have it. If it's not a flat pack and you're installing it from their repo centers, their software stores, so to speak, you're not going to get the right version. Now, if you're on Arch, you can install from the AUR the OBS. What is it?
Here is the main view, Stephen.
Wow, announcer lady, you were late. But you deal with that with on Windows sometimes. The one I have on Linux is really quick. There is hardly any latency to it whatsoever. But OBS Studio Titan 642 from the AUR if you're on Arch. And then there's other way, like to get StreamerBot installed. I would suggest using the bottles install, but there's a wine install. A lot of things to take in consideration in that, but I've been working on it and I've gotten pretty close. There's still a few things are missing, and I've been working it out with scripts and all this other stuff. But yes, I have been using AI to help me. So shoot me. But I hate to run off on you, Tony, since you just jumped in. Thank you. I appreciate it, buddy. I got to get dinner going. I know it's relatively late for you. So I won't hold you up, old man. So, yeah. But that's what I've been working on. It was nice just to play a game for a while. And I did pretty good. Yes. So, all right. Computer, let's say goodbye. Computer, time to say goodbye. The move
Goodbye,
filter
everyone. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, I knew it was late for you or early. But I appreciate it, Tony. Love you, man. Always glad to have you around. I want to thank 22 Dragon Rage for joining, Ma'am2485, and following Steve. Not a big cast today, but I find a lot more watch and now they don't participate, which is fine. So we were doing Thursday Without Borders GeoGuessr. My next stream will be Sunday. I am Central US time, so I stream around 8:30ish Sunday mornings, -6 UTC. Come by and visit and chat, and we just talk about a lot of different things and end up having some really good chats on Sundays. So it's the Sunday Coffee Clutch. So bring your cup. I'll see you guys later. Bye now.